Hey everybody, good afternoon. Happy Election Tuesday to all of you. Hope you're well. Today's a really big day as we get out and vote for the next president of the United States. And it got me thinking a little bit that someone's going to win this election and somebody's going to lose. And someone's going to have to deal with that loss and with that rejection. And it got me thinking a little bit just about rejection in general and our jobs in ticket sales. Rejection is a part of our process. It's something that we have to deal with on a daily basis. Every salesperson does, and specifically in our business, it's something that we deal with a lot. So the question becomes, how do you deal with that rejection? How do you persevere through some of those challenges, and how do you overcome it to achieve success in sports ticket sales? And so I was taught something early on that I found to be really helpful, and I wanted to share a couple thoughts on rejection and how to get over that. And hopefully some of this stuff is helpful for you too. But what I was taught is that our sales prospects are like a pie. There's a third of the pie, a third of the prospects we speak to on a daily basis that will never buy, no matter what. They don't have money, they don't like sports, they don't like you, they don't like salespeople, caught them at a bad time. They're usually the group that hangs up on you and says, don't ever call me again. It doesn't matter if it's you calling them, if it's me calling them, if it's your boss calling them. They're not going to buy no matter what. On the other end of the spectrum, there's a third of the prospects we talk to, another third of the pie, that will buy no matter what. They have money, the means to do it. They're sports fans. They've been looking into it, and you just happen to make that call, or they happen to call in, and you happen to answer the line. They were going to buy no matter what. But I believe the reason we're all employed is for that other third. It's that last third of the pie that I believe can be swayed with great energy, enthusiasm, really good questions, and making quality connections with that third. And they can be swayed. They're kind of on the fence. And so the key to dealing with rejection, if you're going through a tough day on the phone, you're making a lot of calls, and you're getting hung up on, a lot of people telling you no, don't ever call me again. You can't take it personally. You can't lose confidence. You can't start to think like, hey, is it me? Is it something that I'm saying? You got to understand that that's that third of the pie. These are the non-buyers. You just happen to be on a string of those. You're going to talk to people in all three classifications, all three parts of the pie. The key though is if you're struggling going through a tough patch, it's not you. It's not what you're saying. It's that other third of the pie. So you can't get down on yourself. You got to understand that we got to flip over all of those rocks to find those ones that are going to buy and the ones that can be swayed. And so the key is don't take that personally. You got to just maintain the same energy, enthusiasm, and excitement on every call, because if you get discouraged and you get down and then you make a call to somebody that can be swayed and you're not ready, you won't convert that into a good opportunity. And so you have to find a way to manage that process. And so for me, it was helpful realizing that it's not me, it's that other third of the pie, and it's part of the process, but it's okay. It's something that we're going to experience, and we just got to be okay making that next call, because if you are okay with it, then when you make that next call, you have a great shot at converting it into a good conversation, maybe an appointment, and hopefully a sale down the road. And so I think by looking at it that way, it should allow you to keep yourself in a positive frame of mind, and if you're positive, excited, and enthusiastic for that next call, you have a great shot at converting it into a sales opportunity. So hopefully that was definitely helpful for me. Hopefully some of that stuff is helpful for you. And good luck as you're out there selling. Thanks.